In Unit 12 Part 2, we're talking about another type of data type, which is a Box-and-Whisker Plot, which I don't think you've seen before. So it can be a little bit confusing, but as long as you pay attention, it should be good. So a Box-and-Whisker Plot groups data into 4 different groups, right, which we'll talk about in a second. The lower quartile, which is one of those groups, is the median of the lower half. So median, again, means lining up from least to greatest. The median is the one in the middle. So you cut it in half. The lower quartile is the median of that lower half. The upper quartile is the median of the upper half. The lower extreme is just that, the absolute lowest number. The upper extreme is the absolute highest number. The inner quartile range is the upper quartile minus the lower quartile. So basically the difference of the two. So let's look at how to make a Box-and-Whisker plot. So this data is the daily high temperatures. So the first thing that you want to do is you want to put these numbers in order from least to greatest. So let me do that real quick. All right, so I've got these numbers in order from least to greatest. Before I can do anything with upper quartile or lower quartile, I have to cut the numbers in half. I have to find the median. So again, that's going to be the number in the middle. So like I would knock off 74 and 82, knock off 76 and 81, knock off 78 and 80, and that means that my median would be 79. Which means that I then split this into the lower half, and this would be the upper half. So now I want to look at the lower half and find the median of the lower half. So I only have 3 numbers, so I knock off 74 and 76. Sorry, 74 and 78. That makes 76 the median of the lower half, which makes this the lower quartile. I'm just going to write LQ. Then I go to the upper half. I have 3 numbers again. I knock off 80 and 82. And I have 81 in the middle, so that makes 81 the upper quartile, or the median one of the upper half. So now we can build our Box-and-Whisker plot. Okay, so please make sure you pay attention to this. So we're going to start with our lower extreme, which is going to be 74. We also need to plot 76, which is our lower quartile. We need to plot 79, which is our median. We need to plot 81, which is the upper quartile. And we need to plot 82, which is the upper extreme. Now, if you notice, all these numbers are pretty close together. That's why I do these dots pretty much the same. So you're going to draw a line all the way through these. Okay? But remember, we're making a Box-and-Whisker plot. So our box is going to be from the lower quartile, which is 76, to the upper quartile, which is 81. So we would draw a box right there. We also need to draw a line through the median, which is 79. So I draw a line right there. So our box is the blue box. The whiskers are the line from 81 to 82, and from 74 to 76. Those are the whiskers. So that's what Box-and-Whisker plot. Right, I'm going to have you guys try to make your own for the second one. If you have any trouble, feel free to ask. Right, on the back side, we're going to look at interpreting a Box-and-Whisker plot. So first thing you want to do is be able to find the different values from it. So here's our example Box-and-Whisker plot. Our lower extreme is always going to be our far number to the left, which is 27. Okay, the far number that we plot. The lower quartile is then going to be 35, which is always where our box starts. Our upper extreme is 72, the furthest number to the right. Our upper quartile is where the box ends, which is 65.5. Our range is 72 minus 27. The upper extreme minus the lower extreme. That's going to give us 45. The inner quartile range is the upper quartile, 65.5, minus the lower quartile, 35. And that gives us 30.5. Okay, so that's how we find that. Then here's just some information for you on interpreting a Box-and-Whisker plot. It says a Box-and-Whisker plot separates data into 4 sections. There are 2 parts of the box and 2 whiskers. All 4 sections contain approximately the same number of data values. So what that means is, if this whole thing from one to the other is 100, each little section is going to be 25%. So this section right here is 25%. This part of the box is 25. This part of the box is 25. And then this is 25. All 25%. So even though some are way longer than the other, like from our median to our upper quartile is a lot longer than everything else, it still just represents 25%. Right, I'm going to let you guys practice down here on the bottom, okay, comparing medians, ranges, interquartile range, all that kind of stuff. So just find each of those for the electric, find each of those for the gasoline, and then compare them to each other. All right, so then do your best on those. Let me know if you have questions.